All right, everybody. So we are back. Last session, you all continued your exploration of the dungeon beneath the Van Thamper Villa. You quickly located a dark ritual that was underway, a ritual that seemed to be paying homage to an angel, an angelic figure. Certainly an oddity to see so many fiends and fiendish followers collected around such iconography, but it was there nonetheless. You defeated the fiend that was in charge, an individual who referred to himself as Odious. And you were able to defeat him and his minions, but after so doing, quickly ran into the Lamra Van Thamper herself. The aspirant Archduke of Baldur's Gate was quick to engage with you all, warning you all of the folly of your quest and how it was already too late, laying into you with fists empowered by her dark deity, whoever that may be. You all were able to defeat her, and just as she was destroyed, you saw hands reaching out, a scene that's been playing out for you all a few different times. Hands reaching out from the stone, from the walls, from dark portals to drag the Van Thamper family into what could only be presumed to be hell, or the first layer thereof. So, after all this was said and done, you continued your search of the villa, doing your best to find whatever other secrets remain within. I did forget to mention that you all also recovered a puzzle box, a very important piece to this unfolding design that was going on. The oldest Van Thamper son, Thirstwell, was in possession of this, seemed to be clutching onto it like his life depended on it. And after you slew him, you took this box, and after all of the other events, searching the rest of the villa, discovering a ritual gone wrong by the cultists, it seemed to have opened a portal to a battle scene of some kind, letting demonic forces through that laid into the devil cultists, destroying all that remained within the Van Thamper dungeons. Luckily, before you all had to intervene. By the time you all got to it, it was a slaughter, and all parties had been destroyed. That wasn't the most interesting thing that you found beneath the villa. You discovered one Thavius Krieg down in this place. He had been changed, his form casting the shadow of a small pudgy fiend with bat-like wings. He pled for mercy, tried to beg you all to spare him, that he had done only what he had to do, that he did what anyone would do in his situation, and admitting to having damned all of Elturel and himself. Overcome with grief and rage at what had happened, together, several of you, including Rhea, decided to put an end to this man's life, and after you did so, his soul was also claimed by the fiends of Avernus, being pulled into the ground by fiendish arms, removing him and his body to some dark service. That is where we are now, everybody. You all are still in the villa. You are still beneath in the sanctuary. I believe the last discussion was that you all would be heading up to complete your search of the villa itself before following the advice of one of the individuals you had freed from the prisons of the villa, a Fallister Fisk, who said that the puzzle box was an extraordinarily dangerous artifact, but that it was also an extraordinarily rare one, the type of device that bound contracts within it. And if the Van Thamper family had it in their possession, it is likely to be tied, or if not guaranteed to be tied, to what is going on with Elturel and whatever dark deal saw it pulled into Avernus. So yeah, that is where we are now. That was a big session. That was like, whoa. That was an important one. All right. So, you all are at the Van Thamper Villa. You have cleared all enemies that you need to. Baldur Fisk is ready to depart, whatever you all are, and the villa is your oyster. What would you all like to do?
Did we mark down what sort of stuff we found in the place already? I thought we had. But I don't remember.
We did.
As far as what was below, yes, not what was above.
And we wanted to search the above part
Yeah.
before leaving, right?
Definitely.
Right. There was also the mention of the 2 prisoners that you assumed to be held upstairs as well.
Yeah. So let's search upstairs before burning this place down. That's Mel talking, not Winnie.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. We need to search the place, see what we can find.
Okay. All right. So you all want to head upstairs into the villa proper?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll just drop you all onto the map and you all can tell me where you're searching from there. That would be the better way for us to go about this. So, here we go. You come up from the Van Thamper Villa into the come up through the basement, through the cellar, and back up into the Van Thamper Villa through the kitchen, where you all are now.
Winnie's gonna go look for slobber chops.
He in the kitchen, chilling.
Just gonna
Yells at you.
walking over and give him some more pocket bacon and scritches on the head.
He appreciates. Hops up onto your shoulder.
Still scritching, not talking.
And you have control of slobber chops.
Hell yeah!
If I remember right, we went through the whole lower level.
Yeah.
Yes. The only one we did not go through was
I got
stuff in an area. Hold on.
I got a question for the DM.
What's up?
Is there a way that I can return my other tokens? As in, like, back to the sidebar, so I can pull them out as needed.
Oh. Like your Eldritch Cannon, your Homunculus?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in there in the player characters section. They should be visible to you. You can just drag and drop them from there onto your map.
I already got them on the map. Is there a way to get them off the map so I don't have to constantly...
Yes, you just click on them and hit the delete button.
Nifty.
Yep. Nifty indeed. Yeah, Roll20, a lot of the different controls, like if you're familiar with like Word, like a lot of them work the same, like Control Z to go back, Control C, Control V to copy and paste. All that good stuff works the same. Yep.
What was in this? I don't know if we opened this room.
Yeah,
that's
in there.
Yes, that is where I believe Ferris found the silvered dagger.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Because we came from the room up top.
That's right.
I think the upper levels were the only ones we haven't been at.
Let's go then.
All right, I am going to group you all for teleportation.
Teleportation. Whoa.
What are we missing? Where's Anna?
Anna went home.
I'm
done.
Shit, I'm out.
Shit, I'm out.
Did you get stacked? No, where's Anna? Oh, there she is. Okay, everybody is upstairs.
Suppose time to just start checking doors.
Winnie's gonna go and listen to this door here.
Okay.
It
Just to be
says
safe.
the +1 on the shield for my infusion, by the way.
The house is empty, everybody. So you all can
Okay.
rest assured that it is so. At least, as far as your perception checks can tell you. So. Alright, so,
Okay.
Ferris, we'll go ahead and start with you. Go ahead and hold up in there, Ferris. So, Ferris, you are in a library.
Ooh, fitting.
One moment. It is the study. It's an oak writing desk, angled to face the middle of the room. There's bookshelves everywhere, 3 bookcases, and a freestanding suit of black plate mail armor, topped with a bucket helm. The bookshelves contain Varys. You would certainly catch your eye as one of the more bookish members of the party. The books that are there are ancient, and they appear to be quite rare. Yeah, there's definitely some rare tomes in the bookshelves of this office.
Interesting.
While you think on that, Winnie, you have explored into bedrooms. The one here is decorated very, very like Victorian Gothic aesthetic, right? Lots of very intricate, deep, dark wood carvings of like ravens and spiders and snakes and things like that. It gives you big Amric Van Thamper vibes. Mm-hmm.
And it's the one I'm in right now, right?
Yes, correct.
Can I see what's in this chest?
You may. Opening the chest, it holds 6 bottles of fine perfume. Those are worth 20 gold each, sold at a proper market. There is a silver hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli, 100 gold. A wooden jewelry box with electrum filigree, 75 gold. Inside is a pearl necklace, 250 gold. There is a platinum cameo of slobber chops in there as well, 50 gold.
Was anyone keeping track of that?
26 perfume bottles worth 20 gold. Silver hairbrush worth, how much was that one more time?
Silver hairbrush was 100 gold.
The jewelry box was also 100 gold.
Jewelry box, 75 gold for the jewelry box.
75 gold. Pearl necklace, 250 gold. Platinum thingy of slobber chops, 50 gold.
Correct. And there is 2 potions of healing inside as well.
Beautiful. That's what I was looking for.
Are you wanting to record that stuff in the group loot area, or?
I can, yeah, I'll type it up. I'm just writing it in my notepad for now.
Okay.
And then I can transfer it over.
Bookie. Go ahead.
Oh, that was, and then can I make any other type of check to see if there's anything like hidden in the room?
Assuming you take 10-15 minutes to thoroughly toss the room, you do feel confident that you have found everything.
Okay, cool. That was it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up slobber chops and just hold them.
Okay. Bucky, you have entered into a dark bedroom. The room is very minimalist. There's not much going on in here. There's a wooden chest with clawed feet at the end of the bed and a night table. Searching through the things, you see that the only thing in here was a little stuffed troll doll in the footlocker.
A little troll doll?
A little doll of a troll.
I'll bring it. I'll take it.
Yeah. Looks to have been well loved.
I guess.
Is this Mortlock's
Mortlock. Yeah, it was Mortlock's room.
room?
Nothing but a little doll.
He's so precious. Must protect him.
I want to give him his doll back.
Do we remember where he went?
He said he was
When
going
he
to
was
Waterdeep.
leaving? Okay, Waterdeep, so he's not going to get not Candlekeep.
No.
Okay.
Unlikely we see him anytime soon.
Probably. Can I look at this store?
Yep. So, this room is tastefully appointed. It is not overly gaudy like Amric's room was, but it is certainly far more decorated than Morlock's room. Bed, side table, claw-footed iron bathtub in here, fireplace, and an iron-banded wooden chest. There's also, okay, yeah, that was it.
Can I make sure that the chest is not trapped?
You may.
Does this look like Mama's room?
No, this appears to be Thirstwell's bedroom.
Their stores? Okay, so yeah, I'm still gonna make sure no traps on the chest, because I don't trust the slimy little bitch.
Reasonable. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Yes, 1 second. I have too many things open right now. Perception, natural double 20.
Fantastic. So, Winnie, the chest is not locked. I thought oh, it's because we still have the old tokens on here. Here, let me get you guys your new tokens in. But the chest is not trapped. However, it does appear to be well locked.
Does anyone have thieves' tools? Because I am proficient in thieves' tools.
If not, I have ways to also get in there.
There's two of me. What's going on?
There we go.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come in and try to open this chest for me. When he calls, like, when he goes out into the hallway, still not talking, kind of just waves people, like, everyone over to this room.
Where I'm coming. Okay, yeah. So I will use my I think what is the right tool for the job with my tinker tools to lockpick the lock.
Okay.
I think that's how we did it that one
Let's
time.
get a check with your thieves' tools. You can add either intelligence or dexterity to the roll.
Yeah.
So when you click on the tool proficiency, it'll query which skill you want to use. You can use dex or int.
Yeah, a second. So do I click on the thieves tools proficiency?
On the left-hand side of your character sheet, there should be a section. I'm taking a look right now so I don't tell you the wrong thing. So yes, on the left-hand side, tool proficiencies, you would click on thieves tools, and then it'll query which attribute to use.
Gotcha. Intelligence. Submit.
Hey, that is good. All right, fantastic. Ferris, you do manage to get the lock open without any issue, expertly manipulating the mechanisms to get it open on your first try. Inside of the chest, there is a jumble of wrinkled garments kind of just shoved in there, several red wax candles. There is quills, there is 20 blank sheets of parchment paper, and several jars of what looks to be calligrapher's ink. We don't have any wizards, but if we did, that would be a big deal. It also has an unlocked wooden coffer containing 73 gold, 120 silver, a potion of healing, as well as a black-covered leather tome titled Apocalypto, a poetic prophecy by an unknown author envisioning the end of the multiverse.
Can you say the title of that tome one more time?
Apocalypto.
That sounds interesting.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, Ferris would have wanted to have casted Detect Magic when he was in the library. Is it safe to assume by this point it would have been 10 minutes for it to have been a ritual cast?
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't detect anything in here. 30 feet, right?
Okay. Oh, he would have casted that in the. Sorry, it would have been in the book room.
That statue. I mean, that suit of armor had some bad juju on it, my guy. Over here in the corner.
Cool. Good. I'm
Ferris.
glad I cast that before we started pulling books out.
Yes, that thing is most definitely enchanted in some way. You've seen things like it. It is likely to be a defensive mechanism of some kind.
Hey, guys. So cool room in here. Looks like a library. I'm gonna look through the books in a little bit, but there's a statue in here that I just got a feeling it's like the one at the bathhouse in the dungeon down there. You guys remember the gauntlets that tried to Yeah. I don't know. Something's just telling me that's. Don't touch that.
Winnie stays on the opposite side of the room from it.
That being said, Ferris would like to carefully start kind of looking through, seeing any books that might jump out to him as one pertaining to cults and or Avernus. Two, anything that just seems particularly rare or old or just that just doesn't something that just seems odd. Like that you wouldn't see in a normal collection of magic.
Okay.
And then thirdly, anything involving constructs, imbuing items with magic, something that an artificer would obviously be like, oh, that seems interesting. You know what I mean?
Yep. So how long do you all spend going through this? Going through the books?
Ferris would probably keep going until he gets pulled away from him, so...
Okay. All right. So Ferris is sitting, going through the books. The suit of armor is sitting there. It is seeming to be uninterested, and whatever you all are doing is not triggering it to go into its attack protocols. So Ferris, you are staying put and going through the books in this room. There's a lot, so sifting through them will take you some time. What are the rest of you doing while that's going on?
You go first, Chips.
I would like to examine the room that I am currently in.
Fantastic. So, you are in a powder room. There's a vanity topped with framed oval mirror, bottles of perfume, brushes, cosmetics, needles, pools of thread, things of that nature. There are 3 unlocked wooden chests along one wall. One chest is full of shoes, another contains 3 old bridal gowns, and third contains seasonal hats of various types.
Well, I don't know if anyone's interested in the clothing, but if they are...
You said wedding dresses?
3 of them.
Would I be able to open this door up here?
Sure.
Let us see what we got.
It is a bedroom. Let's see. So, there's a dumbwaiter against one wall. This is obviously the master suite of the abode. There's a canopied bed with a gossamer shroud, a freestanding wooden privacy screen, a cast iron bathtub with clawed feet. There is also a padlocked iron chest on one side of the room.
Okay, well, as far as the padlocked iron chest... What do I have? I suppose I can attempt to utilize the power of a crowbar to pry it open.
Okay. See an athletics check at advantage. Okay. Tips, with a 15, you are able to pry the lid off of the box and pry the lock loose. Inside, you see 3 thin black-covered ledgers with entries written in all of them. There is a set of calligrapher's supplies, a poisoner's kit, a coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder, that appears to be full, and a strange-looking set of pipes laying nearby, laying amongst the stuff.
I holler out for Ferris to come in to kind of examine to see if any of these have magic upon them.
Yeah. Puts down his books and happily obliges. Where are you?
He's up here.
Up in the top.
The very wrong way. All right. I am here.
I have arrived. All right. The pipes seem to have a magical aura about them, an enchantment aura.
Hey, Tibbs, these, I think these pipes are enchanted.
Well, I suppose we could take them and see what they are at some point. Tibbs also would like to look at a few things. The poisoner's kit, is that of use to anybody in the party?
A what now?
Boy, there's a poisoner's kit.
Would that be a way that... Okay, so let me throw an idea out there. Let's say I were to use that kit on one of those knives that we've been collecting, and I casted Catapult on said knife that has now been poisoned. Is that something that can happen?
Yeah.
Then yes, we can have use for that.
Do you have proficiency in poisoner's kit?
Oh, I didn't know that was... Nope, I do not.
To use a kit effectively, you do need to be proficient in it.
Alrighty, never mind.
Who knows?
I think that's not something that...
If you guys are going, you could always make a deal for that proficiency later.
Still may not hurt for us to carry.
Yeah, I wrote it
Sarah.
down.
Okay.
So you wrote it down,
what
which
is-
leads me to believe that you all have removed the poisoner's kit from the chest.
Well, I haven't hit save yet, so we haven't officially.
I think I've heard enough that you all have to believe that you all have manipulated the objects that are within that chest at least a little bit at this point. Tiberius and
outside.
Ferris. Once you lift the first item out of that chest, you hear a little bit of like a gear grinding, and you notice that the items in the chest rise about a quarter of an inch. If they were on a false bottom. A green cloud of gas erupts from the chest. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh no! He's not here. He's in the other room.
Yeah.
Terrible initiative.
You're breaking up there, Mel. It's like the panic
my
overrode
God.
your computer.
You're right.
He's-
Yeah, we still can't hear you, Liddy.
Hello?
You sound like a
You're gone.
Robot Winnie.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Cyber Winnie.
No.
It's on. Hello?
Oh my.
Ooh, that was rough.
Okay, well,
Hello? Is that
hey,
better?
we got you back. Much
I
better.
really wish you stayed on and said just anything involving plankton. It would have been pretty good.
Okay.
I have no idea what happened, but
Like,
I'm back.
it was comedic how robotic you sounded. Like, it was...
It was pretty funny.
I mean, I believe you. It's just I was looking at my voice thing, and it would like be green and say everything's good, and as soon as I started talking, it was like, ha ha, ha jokes on you,
Nice.
motherfucker.
I'm seeing a lot of movement already for people that are.
I was just trying to get back to where
Okay.
Rhea and Slobberchops were because I couldn't see them through the
Got it.
thing
Okay.
because I.
Oh, you know what? Let me go. You should be able to see through his. Oh, he doesn't have vision. That'll help. There we go.
Okay, cool. Now I can see, I can put them back where they were. I couldn't
Okay.
see
So,
where Rhea was.
Winnie, you have heard and probably sounds of panic coming from Tiberius and Ferris in the other room. There is a cloud of gas that is covering everything inside of the room currently.
Hmm.
It is like a solid wall of green fog at this door. What do you do?
I'm thinking. Can I step to the door here? And then from this angle, can I see anything? It's like completely solid. I can't see into the room at this point,
You
right?
can make a perception check.
Okay.
A 12? Yeah, you can't see anything through it.
Winnie's gonna step in. She's not gonna know any better.
All right. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to step into the room.
Fuck.
You fail, and immediately begin to choke on this cloud. Winnie, I will let you roll this for yourself. It is 4d10 poison.
Four D10.
4d10 poison damage.
Why
you
can't
take,
I roll
Winnie.
like that on my damage rolls?
Holy crap!
Winnie, with a 13, with a 12, luckily that is the worst of the effects for now. What do you do?
Am I able to now grab Ferris, since he's right in front of me, and start pulling him out of the room, like viciously coughing?
Yes. You have half
Cool.
of your movement when you're dragging somebody, assuming Ferris
Okay.
doesn't try to resist your drag.
Nah, he wants out of there.
Okay, so I'm gonna first bonus action shift so I can get. No, you know what? No, I'm gonna just pull him out. I have 40 feet of movement, so I should still have. I used 5, so I should have 15 left. Yeah, perfect. So I will pull him out
Wow.
and
Okay.
drag him there.
Ferris, you
Monks,
end up
yo.
right here. Wow. Fast reactions from Winnie.
Yeah, she's just coughing.
Right. Fantastic. So, Ferris, you do not have to save. What do you do?
Man, part of me wants to just run in and grab Tibbs, but you just pulled me out.
Yeah, don't worry.
Would I be able to have my homunculus go in and start pulling Tibbs out?
Homunculus is too small to affect somebody of tip size.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just
Um,
just steer clear, because it said that the damage was 4d10 and I have over 40 hit points.
Yeah, because I think I'm max at 38 right now.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm at
Yeah,
38 too
I
right
should-
now.
I should not go in there. What is the your? Oh, you said you're over 40. Yeah, okay, yeah. I just get out of there and
Does this look like a smoke or anything?
It is gas.
Gas?
I don't think I got anything that can.
Like blow it away?
Yeah, because I had that one scroll of gust.
Okay.
Otherwise, what I have prepared: shield, thunderwave, detect magic, catapult, cure wounds, fairy fire, scorching ray, shatter, heat metal, and web.
Scorching Ray would do something.
Wow, not beneficial.
Not what we want, at least at this point. Sorry, Tibbs.
All right. So,
Connor Tibbs.
going on to Tibbs. Tibbs, we do need to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 13. Don't fail by 5 or more. Fantastic. You succeed. You take half of 31. So you take 15 points of poison damage, Tibbs.
Okay.
Do you leave the stuff in the chest? Or, you know what?
What
We can say
I
you...
would like-
Go ahead.
Well, what I would like to do is try to grab the books out of there and head out, the ledgers.
Okay. So, yes, if you would like to scoop all of the stuff up and then make your escape out of here, we will call it just a perception check to reach down and see through all this smoke to grab a hold of it.
Okay. Let's see how I do. Ah, crap, even.
Tibbs fumbling around inside of there. You can't grab all of it. Yeah,
heavy
fumbling.
is the chest?
It's 50 pounds.
Can I drag it with me as I go out?
Make an athletics check. You realize that doing so in this particular situation would potentially expose you to the poison again. So make an athletics check. We will call it very good. That is a success. I like how you're just like, yes, I will go for it. Don't even matter what the consequences are. Just yes. All right, cool. You get it out. And you are outside.
Okay. Whee!
All right, we're going to drop out of initiative. Once everyone's out of the room, the smoke clears in just a minute or two.
You know what? Why didn't we just bust out a window?
We take time.
Right. I like how Anna hears gas and flees. Good stuff.
Oh, she's muted. I was just like,
Yeah,
I haven't
Anna's
heard her
been
all
muted.
game.
I'm
What's going
assuming.
on?
I'm assuming it's something goblin related.
And he's just gonna sit in the corner.
Been a day. It's been a rough
It's
day.
been a day. Slobber Chops is gonna come up and start licking her face.
Nice.
So Ferris is gonna go back to his books now.
Fuck this shit. All right. So, the pipes that you all found in there, after an hour or so of sitting around with them while Ferris goes through books, you do identify them as pipes of the sewers.
Pipes of the what?
Pipes of the sewers. Nice. Welcome back from mute.
I've been here.
All
I didn't
right.
think you guys
Oh,
would
this is
hear
cool.
baby crying.
Oh, rats.
Rats. Many, many rats.
Oh my god, you're literally the piped piper.
Just like the paid paper. Sorry. I can't hear Pied Piper without that line from Symphony of Destruction popping up in my head.
Question. Do I need to attune to that shield we found?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Can we say that I'm going through attunement while we're hanging out?
Yeah, you all. I'm assuming like this whole search and everything is being assumed to be taking about an hour or two, especially with Ferris going through the books to find anything useful in there. So yes, Bucky, we can say that you and Rhea have been chilling and hanging out and discussing what's been going on. And in that time, you would have been able to attune to the shield. During that time, also, Bucky, the shield would be speaking to you.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming.
Indeed. So, it would introduce itself to you as the Hidden Lord. Say that it has been trapped within this shield for quite some time, put here by evil forces that wished to see him out of the way of their designs.
Hidden Lord?
The Hidden Lord.
I think I already rolled for this, but I have no idea, like, any significance of this.
No. The shield is absolutely beautiful. It is ornate, it is gold, it shines brightly whenever light hits it. It portrays images of valiant knights charging across glorious fields of battle, winged beasts of all kinds, angels, hippogriffs, and other such noble creatures adorn the surface of the shield. Yeah.
I, as a player, do not trust this thing at all. But I'm wondering how obviously creepy this comes off.
That's something that Ferris would when he detected magic earlier, would he have been able to notice if it
Oh, it's magic.
was a benevolent magic
it is
or
crawling
evil or
with
anything?
magic. I don't think the shield would exude any specific type of magic besides evocation.
Okay.
And Bucky, after spending an hour with it and attuning to it, would soon find out why. It has evocation magic. Stand by.
I'm quickly going through my divine sense to see if it picks up good versus evil, which it doesn't help.
Okay. So, Bucky, here is the powers that this shield bestows upon you.
Oh, dang.
Oh my.
Firewall. What? But no.
Fireball.
Oh, we're keeping this.
As you say that,
What?
Bucky, it says, "Together, we will bring all who oppose us to their knees."
Oh, suddenly you trust the shield now because it can give you fireball.
I, as a player, don't trust this at all. But, like... kinda
Anna's
committed
just
to this.
like, wow, how badly do you want to be me?
Ferris would like to have a conversation with your shield at some point in time.
You tell us this shield is talking in your
You're
head.
break- You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
about it
breaking up
now.
again.
Yeah, I might want to do what you did last time to fix it. Sorry, my cat is screaming at the door.
I don't know why this keeps happening.
So
I
guess
feel
Bucky
like this has
kinda
been
just
Murphy's
be
Law game
quietly
today.
keeping to himself as he's listening to this.
I do have a question. Considering folks are stopping to kind of attune to magical stuff,
Uh-huh.
would it have been possible for me to have utilized my second wind feature?
Absolutely.
Since there was gonna
Absolutely. Attunement takes an hour. It is safe to assume you've all had a short rest.
Okay. So 1d10 plus 5. Cool. And almost full hit points.
I guess, like, I'd ask the shield what it was doing in the basement of the Van Thampler mansion.
The Hidden Lord would tell you that the former High Overseer erringly believed that this shield held the keys to imprisoning Baldur's Gate in Avernus.
Why would he think that?
That's not
Yeah.
Gideon Lightfoot, right?
No, the High Overseer was Thavius Krieg.
Oh, okay.
Right. It would say to you, Bucky, they believed so because of the magics that trapped him within the shield are also equally powerful. The power that it would take to bind one such as him, a being of immeasurable power, would likely also be powerful enough to facilitate the transfer of a place like Baldur's Gate.
And what exactly is he?
He says that he is a celestial, a planetary angel, similar to the one held within, he would say, your companion, your guardian, your second son.
I thought we...
Did we know there was a celestial in the Guardian?
No, this would be the first you've learned of that.
Oh.
I thought that that was a deal that he had worked out with demons.
The Hidden Lord, sensing your apprehension and your disbelief at this, would say, "You didn't know that your savior was a prison?"
No. We didn't know anything. It just appeared.
Nothing
So what
just
happened-
appears, he would tell you.
So what happened to the thing inside when the Guardian went out?
You, this, I'm assuming that Bucky is telling all of you, right? Because this thing is happening specifically in Bucky's head.
Oh,
But
sorry.
no, you're fine. Bucky, are you relaying this information outward?
I feel like this would be a conversation to have not in the middle of the mansion, unfortunately.
Okay.
problem, man.
So
It's all good.
right.
That
So
makes
Bucky's the
sense.
only one that knows about the angel trapped within the companion currently.
Fair.
It's just yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
And I
I'm
think
processing. This is quite a bit of
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, I don't think in game we've discussed Thavius like making a deal, but I know we were discussing it last time outside of the game
Mm-hmm.
too. Because they sus. Why is this man a demon? And I don't know. Something's weird
Well,
here.
it's kind of why we grabbed his little journal thing too, so we could kind of, when we had time.
Winnie,
Read it.
are
all
you
the stuff.
where you are? I'm sorry. Would you have mentioned Thavius being a demon within maybe 20, 30 feet of the shield?
No, because this
Okay.
is Mel talking outside of the game.
Got it. Just checking.
Like Winnie definitely believes that he's been possessed, but I don't think she hasn't said anything since killing him.
Got
But
it.
wasn't the
This-
shield in the room with Thavius?
It was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thavius
He
was
was talking to it.
groveling to it,
Yeah.
begging it for something.
Yeah. Winnie will probably eventually say, but she has not been speaking.
I thought he was begging to his shadow. I didn't realize that he was begging to the shield.
Mm-hmm.
No, his shadow looked impish and was like a bloated imp or...
Yeah, that's why I thought he was begging to the shadow. Like I thought that it was like the demon was
Negative. His shadow
talking to
had
him
changed
through his
form.
shadow, kind of thing.
No, his shadow had changed form. He
Well, I
was
very
groveling to the
misinterpreted
shield.
I very misinterpreted that scene.
Yeah. Mel, being kind of like just a nerd and overthinking everything, is like, okay, so he was like transforming into a demon, and this thing is a celestial, so he's like praying to it to save his soul, but he already fucked everything up, so... But Winnie doesn't know that, she just doesn't like him.
I think I'm just gonna process this for a little bit.
Yeah, fair.
We can have a little
Mhm.
sit down and dump all the details and ask questions after we finish going through the house.
I wouldn't be surprised if Ferris finds a book and that might have information on something related.
Indeed. So, you find, it's after spending an hour, you find 20 rare first edition copies of various books. They are worth 25 gold pieces each.
You said
Well,
20?
20 rare books, priced at 25 gold each.
Okay.
Are any of
Uh,
them rare enough to get us into Candlekeep? Along with our puzzle box, which is still shoved down my top.
There is 2 books that would be rare enough to get you into Candlekeep. The Last Charge of the Hell Riders. It appears to be a basically almost bordering on fiction in its embellishment and embroidery of the tale of the Hell Riders' last charge. And Apocalypta, both of which are rare enough to get you into the gate.
I would think that the
What do we
little
know
puzzle
that we
box
need
was
a
good
book?
enough.
Right.
So you all haven't been Baldur Fisk, the spy, is still hanging out with you all here. He probably would have filled you in at some point that entry into Candlekeep, the price is a rare book. Not a rare artifact, not a million gold pieces, but a book, not already in the library.
Anna's a nerd.
Anna's a nerd.
So those 2 books, she's going to tuck into her bag. That way, they do not lose them.
Hey.
Perfect.
Ferris wants to do some reading as we're traveling.
Not with our ticket into Candlekeep. You can read it when we get there.
Can Winnie go back into Van Thamper's room now that it's aired out?
Yes.
Can I make any type of perception? I'm also gonna bring Slobberchops with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna can I make a perception check to see if there's anything, again, hidden, kind of stowed away somewhere, and can, like, Slobberchops maybe, like, help me find something?
Yes.
Because he, like, lives here, and he
Absolutely.
obviously does not like this lady either, because he
Okay.
sent us to her.
So, do you make a request to Slobberchops of some kind?
I look at him, and this is the first time when he's talked. She's like, anything that you know hidden, can you show me? And I feed him another piece of pocket bacon.
He would hop down from your shoulder, kind of a couple flaps of his wings so he doesn't hit with full force when he jumps down, and he would head directly to the bed. And underneath the mattress, he kind of gets his teeth onto a leather book and pulls it out.
I check to make sure there's Hey, Ferris, I know you're with some other books, but I found another book. Can you just come look at it, make sure there's nothing weird
Yeah.
before I open it?
There's like, where's everybody at? They're back in the bedroom.
Back in the room.
All right.
I gave Ferris the book.
It is a ledger. A ledger
Okay.
written in Infernal.
I can read that.
It
I give the book to
has
Tibbs.
It has many various different business dealings that the Van Thamper family had been doing, all of which bartering in something that they called black coins.
Is that
What
code,
is-
or can we make a roll for that?
That would require a proficiency in history and a high roll. Religion. Proficiency in religion and also a high roll would be acceptable as well.
May I try, guys?
I can do either
Yeah.
of those.
We can have Anna and Ferris both attempts.
Hmm.
All right, you did religion, then I'll do the. What was the other one?
History.
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 Neither a 10 nor a 15 are high enough to remind you all of what these black coins could be referring to.
Should I take the sessional?
If,
It might be worth it. Since
I'll take the sessional.
Yeah.
21.
Black coins, Anna. You remember hearing about them long ago in your early research and your early learnings to gain your clerical dues, if you will. They refer to a currency, a type of currency that is only used in Avernus. It references a coin that binds the soul of a mortal to it, and is traded for currency below.
Okay. I'm gonna pass that
Wow.
information on, and her face is just disgusted.
The
How many
fact
black
that
coins?
the fact that Van Thamper has a ledger claiming to be trading and marketing in black coins is enough to see her house ruined. All credibility would be gone. This would be the evidence that Zodge would need to show the involvement of the Van Thampers and the Dead Three and intrinsically link them together. And it should be enough to turn the current political attitude away from the one that Van Thamper was leading, which was
This
mainly a
is-
non-involvement with what was happening in El Terrell.
Then this is a huge, huge find for us.
Yep.
We need to make sure Zodge gets it, even if he hates us.
Might not hate us after this. Question
I-
on the question on the 3 books that I was able to get from the trunk. What do they have in there?
The 3 books that were in the trunk are her legitimate business dealings.
Okay. Might be handy as well, just because there could be some overlap here.
indeed.
They
My
were trading in souls.
I'd be
Yes,
curious
some of the
to,
folks he has legitimate dealings with might also have had.
No, I
the
understand the
ones with
legitimate
the
dealings.
souls.
I understand the legitimate dealings. Anna is going to be stuck on the soul part.
I'd be
Yep.
curious to see if Thavius Krieg's name pops up in any of those.
Interesting.
when you look for babies,
You're breaking up
Robo
again,
Wiggy.
Mel. I'm sorry. Robo Mel.
oh,
We have our very own R2D2.
Poor Mel.
I know. Okay.
Ah.
All right, everybody. Is there anything else here at the villa that you all would like to do?
Question.
There were some stairs going up, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say these. Oh, that's so much easier. God, there's a door there.
There
Yeah,
are a
these stairs?
set of stairs going up. Who's going up? Who's going up first, I should say.
Oh, Bucky.
Winnie's
Yes.
behind. She's
Oh,
not in the
no.
great spot.
Mel, the restart did not fix it. Okay. Mel, are you still here?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
restarted your PC.
Stand by before you restart. Who is going up the stairs first?
Bucky can.
Bucky,
That's a good meat shield.
Yep.
you go up the
He's feeling nice
stairs,
and brave right
and the spiral staircase climbs 15 feet up to a square room with crisscrossing rafters 10 feet overhead. There's a peaked roof, empty bookcases, and two filthy, padlocked cages standing on the floor. Each one holds the corpse of a prisoner. They appear to have been stabbed multiple times by little stingers.
Can I use a quick divine sense to see if I can get the sense of any demons that might still be here?
You do not sense any.
Okay.
The place has been cleared out. Okay, Mel. I just wanted to make sure you didn't
Okay.
miss that in case there was other questions. Oh, we can hear you
Wait.
now. Yeah. That
Okay,
worked.
cool.
We got you.
I don't know what. I hate my internet. I don't know what's going on today.
Yeah, it sucks. Unfortunate. But yeah, unfortunately, the two prisoners up there did not make it.
I guess just a quick look through, see if we can maybe figure out who they were.
Okay, we can do some investigation checks.
While they're doing that, can Winnie be thumbing through the journal with the black coins? I don't know if we said this already, but looking for Thavius's name.
Yeah. Go ahead. Who speaks Infernal? Tibbs? Tibbs? Okay, so assuming you're going through it with Tibbs so he can read it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and make an investigation check for you two while you go through that, and then an investigation check for Bucky upstairs.
Somebody should probably be helping Bucky.
I'd say Ferris would have Ferris would have went up behind Bucky.
Well, Winnie, you probably are going to beat whatever I roll, so
Winnie
you did handily.
and Tibbs. You find two names that stand out to you. You find the name Thavius Krieg listed very low on the ledger, one of the first entries. You also see the name Gideon Lightward.
Oh, no.
Are you?
High Commander of the Hellriders' name is in this book.
How far in?
About relatively recent. If the dates are accurate, less than a month ago.
Is there anyone here who is not in this woman's pocket? Or in Avernus's pocket?
The question here is, do you both share this information with Bucky and Rhea?
Oh, 100%. Winnie calls out to both of them.
Okay.
So
Rhea.
the leader of the Hellriders was part of this.
Rhea is still in disbelief. She would say that his name being written in this journal by Thalamra Van Thamper could mean anything.
His name is there.
Given
Potentially,
everything that
but
happened, I find it hard to not believe. I mean,
With
they were all there when the
20s.
city was taken.
With the 20 on investigation, okay, so Winnie, you found the names. Tiberius, let's get You got a 12 on your investigation. Okay. So
Yeah.
the difference between if they were bought, sold, if they bought or sold something, you cannot determine. All you know is that all you can tell from this is reading the names, and that's really it.
Mm,
Okay. Yeah, with the 12, there's no ability to discern what their names are in here for.
Winnie just still doesn't like that both their names are in here.
For sure.
I don't want to believe it, but
Figured Thavius.
There's no
they
other
were all
information.
there when the city went down.
There's no other information with names, like any numbers or besides the date.
There's numbers. Infernal numbers would be easy enough to read. Thavius had
Yeah.
1 next to his name, and Lightward had 6.
Are we able to see if there's any correlation between like numbers next to different names?
Anna, what'd you roll on your religion check? A 21?
Yes.
You would have known that the more valiant, the more righteous the soul, the more it was worth in its value in soul coins.
I would make sure I pass that along.
So that could have been a black book. Well, I guess Ferris is down there. He's upstairs with Bucky, but
How much were they worth?
So if Davius has a 1, he was only worth 1. And that means what's his face? Gideon is
Like-
worth 6. And then how are these coins created again? I know it's for
Souls
like
bound
coin,
them.
but yes, so with
As
that, does it
far
have to
as-
be
Go ahead.
like someone sells their soul in a deal, or is it like capturing
taken.
someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, is their soul captured by someone through like their without the other person knowing?
With the
Does that make
checks
sense?
with the checks that we have available, the creation of soul coins is a mystery to you.
Okay.
This is something though that I'm sorry. I know his token's not here, but Baldur Fisk is kind of just tagging along and talking to you all as you go. He's going to be your guide to Candlekeep. He would say that if there is anyone in Faerun who knows how they're created, what this could mean, it is Silvira at Candlekeep. She is an expert on the Nine Hells. She has devoted the last 40 years of her long life to studying Avernus and all of its workings.
All right, that's all Winnie needed to hear. Am I able to use my calligrapher set to copy all the names that kind of stand out or like look of importance
Absolutely.
to bring to what's her name?
Silvira.
Out of
Silvira?
out of curiosity, what's the highest what's the highest number on there and the name next to it?
Stand by.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this
that's
down
a
in my
really
notes.
good question.
So we have Thavius with a
Oh, sorry,
1,
Nothing.
Is there anybody worth 0?
Gideon.
No, the
Six.
lowest number is 1.
I figured, but
Yeah.
I figured I'd
It's
ask
like
just because
worth
it's
1/4
funny.
of a soul coin.
Right.
Weird.
There's a negative.
I'd
where
say
you have to pay them.
who's sitting there making Horcruxes.
Later.
Ooh, I wonder what would happen if a witch tried to do that, because they would it just automatically come from their phylactery?
So, let's go ahead and get another round of investigation checks from anybody that is actively going over the ledger. We'll say maximum 3 of you could be doing it.
Okay.
So I think it's just 3 of us down there, right?
Oof,
Me, Winnie, and Tibbs.
Yep, that makes sense.
that 8 is not good.
11. Boo.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
No,
So-
nothing.
There is a list of names at the very beginning of this ledger. Many of them, well, they all seem to have been put in at the same time. You do not recognize any of the names.
Even if we don't recognize them, can we write down the highest valued one?
Oh, yes, that is a good point.
Mhm.
The highest valued is valued at 12. The name next to it is Olanthius.
Write that down.
Rhea, being in the room with you all, would recognize the name Olanthius. She would say that he is one of the generals of Zerial's army, lost since the last ride of the Hell Riders. He stayed with her. She would say that makes no sense. He's been gone for over 100 years. How could his name be in this book?
What's the earliest date in this book? Like how long ago from like this date that we're presently in?
The earliest dates in there are from 6 years ago. However, the entire back third of the book is all dated the same date. The first date. Comprises about 13, 14 names.
We're gonna get to the bottom of it, Rhea, one way or another. Could be somebody named.
I
for
would
him.
write those names too. The ones
Yeah.
that are all the 12
The-
names.
The original names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good call, Winnie.
Are those worth a high amount too?
Some of them are. Olanthius would be the highest. Some of them
Okay.
are. Some of them are worth as much as Gideon's. Some of them slightly more. Some of them less.
This is Mel. Are these Hell Riders names?
Yeah, I was gonna say they must be the Hell Riders, or there's 12 of them on the same date.
We can make,
Sure.
well, as soon as Bucky becomes aware of this, we can have him make a history check, and we can do a history check for Rhea right now.
Oh, let me pull Rhea's sheet right out.
I don't think she's proficient in history.
She's
No,
proficient in Hell
she's proficient in religion.
Okay. Rhea is not a history buff, so it would just be an int roll, which is a straight d20 roll for her.
Okay, cool.
13. She recognizes Olanthius. That's it.
When he's gonna call down to Bucky. Get down here.
Bucky going over the bodies. All you can determine by investigating and searching the bodies, going over their belongings and stuff, is that one of them was a surveyor for the sewers below. It looks like she was carrying like a clipboard, and it looks like she was doing a survey of the sewers beneath the various villas of the upper city.
They probably captured her because she was getting too close to their tunnels.
The other one's a tax collector.
Okay. I guess, yeah, Bucky will head down and join this little investigation we got going on.
Ferris would follow if he didn't notice anything else of interest upstairs.
Okay. So, Bucky, once you are filled in on what's going on, the ledger, the implications of it, all of that, you can go ahead and attempt a history check. Has to be above a 15 to get anything out of it.
You got this,
Well,
buddy.
There's one thing Bucky's good at, it's history. He does
Use
like
the
the
man
man
bun.
Use the man bun.
Look, if he's gonna do well on any history check, it's gonna be knowing famous Hellriders.
Ooh.
What do you know?
Like I said,
Like you said.
There we go.
All 13 names are names of Hell Riders who were left behind.
Why is this
Bucky
in
would
her
know
book?
these very well because he's obsessive about these stories.
We're gonna find out why.
Can Winnie go back into her room and see if she can find any of these black coins?
Winnie, after a thorough search of the room, there are no strange coins in there.
Are they physical coins or are they more like metaphorical coins?
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is the last thing you'll get from your 21, but they
Okay.
are, but they are physical coins.
Okay, thank you.
No, you're good.
And Slobber Chops wouldn't have been able to help me and see anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I have to pull his
Last question
sheet up.
about this list of names. Does the name Shandar show up on it? Whoever
Shandar.
Bucky's ancestor that was part of this charge would have been.
Oh no.
Kind of wanted to ask that
forgot.
about Ferris's father, but I don't have enough of the backstory like fleshed out to make it worth asking.
Start
Bucky,
fleshing, buddy.
his name does not appear in the book.
Okay.
You get the sense, Bucky, that you are very relieved by this fact. Don't quite know why yet, but
Oh, I am.
okay.
No, I'm very happy to hear that. I'm just processing and thinking. We've got a list of Hell Riders who are part of the famous charge into Hell. We gotta get to Candlekeep to get more information.
Mm-hmm.
We also have to get this to Zodge because if we like him or not, he at least isn't part of this.
Slobber Chops, do you want to go to Candlekeep? Big library.
He kind of just like raises his eyebrow at you, like the indifferent look that cats kind of say, like, I do what I want. Maybe I want to go to Candlekeep.
I just give him scritches.
I think it'd be a good place for him. I think it'd be fitting.
And he'd be safer. Well, safe-ish. Candlekeep's kind of a...
Hey, I know we just killed your owner, but you want to go with us?
Oh, he's all about it.
I give him another piece of pocket bacon.
I hope you know Pocket Bacon made it into another game.
Hell yeah. I stole it from Critical Role. So.
Nice. Okay, Critical Role is the culture. It's all good. I need to watch more Critical Role. I heard Campaign 3 started getting real good.
Ew, it's gotten real good.
I stopped watching after episode 10.
It was a slow burn,
Yeah.
but I'm enjoying that it was a slow burn because it's whew.
So is
Maybe-
Pocket Bacon just a positive affirmation, like positive
Reinforcement?
whatever that word? Yes, positive reinforcement version of Pocket Sand.
Yeah.
It's the antithesis of the pocket sand. It's like no pocket sand. Yes, pocket bacon.
Yeah, when Slobber Chops is misbehaving, when he goes pocket sand.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
Just flick a little thing of sand at him. Fuck.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, he got used to the spray bottle, so we had to get creative.
Oh no. I hate sand.
Same.
Oh, I love how
Joke
I love how
about that.
Hayden Christensen is finally like acknowledged for the like great contribution to Star Wars that he has given.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, people joke that that's such a bad line, and I'm just sitting here like, I
Sand
fully
fucking
agree.
sucks.
Sand sucks. Everything he said was the truth. That came from the heart.
That was
It
all
was
just
very relatable.
writing in the screenplay, like the I hate you. Like that wasn't Hayden Christensen's fault. That was whoever fucking wrote that line's fault.
George Lucas.
Sorry, D.
Oh god, fake cough turned into a real one real quick there.
Ooh.
All right, everybody. So, is there anything else that you all would like to do here in the Van Thamper Villa before departing?
Burn it
Burn it.
down.
We should probably leave it for evidence for Zoj.
We have all the evidence on us.
Do we really want to burn up the bodies of the folks up in the attic?
No. That burn it was Mel talking. I want to
No,
burn
that
it.
100% Anna speaking when she said burn it down, but you can't expect
no.
anything else from her.
We gotta torch this place.
After we
evil
give them the
here.
evidence.
It's so are we agreed that we want to venture forth, provide this evidence, and then make our way to Candlekeep?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let us proceed.
We go the long way around, go out this way and come around, so, our girl, Rhea, doesn't get caught.
So, which gate are you going out? The front gate, the back gate, the postern gate, the wagon
What do we
gate?
want to do?
Which gate did we come through that I told the people to run away or I would murder them?
That would be the postern gate.
Let's not go that one.
I'm just making
We
shit
came
up.
in. We came in through Baldur's Gate, though.
I mean the which gate of the villa are you leaving through?
Let's see. We came in through here.
We're
That was the best answer. We're in Baldur's Gate. Come on, Sean.
I
But
mean,
that
we
was the
came,
name of the gate that we really came in through.
I know.
Oh.
came in through the
I love
front
it.
gate of the villa. I mean, is there a back gate?
We'll just go ahead and do it this way. Regardless of which gate you exit through, there is about a dozen flaming fist soldiers waiting outside of it. Get the idea that they are waiting outside of every gate.
Take us to Zoj.
Looking from left to right, you can see that there is a contingent of flaming fist soldiers surrounding the villa.
Good. Take
This
us
isn't
to
their
Zoj.
territory.
So,
They're on the wrong side of the wall.
Zoj walks up to you, his arms are crossed, and he kind of comes up to you all, and you all have been causing quite the ruckus in there. We had distress calls coming from every neighbor, from every city, from a block around, saying the ground was shaking. Explosions were going off below the city. What the hell have you all been up to under there?
I throw the book at his feet.
Battling hell.
This is everything
Pretty
you
accurate
need
description.
to take down the Van Zappers.
He kneels down and picks it up. Starts going through it. He looks up. Found this. Where?
Under her bed.
Under the Duke's bed. She's dealing in souls.
And
You can see
What?
even Zoj has this like distasteful look on his face, like his nose turns up at the idea of what of the currency that she's using here. Where are they?
there are also dead.
You're sure of that?
Well,
We saw their souls go to hell.
Zoj looks, his eyes go wide a little bit. You see his composure kind of rattle a bit. All right then, good enough. All right.
There are two bodies, someone who was investigating the sewer and a tax collector up in the attic, which sadly we weren't here to assist.
He nods. Well, I suppose you all haven't done anything wrong. In fact, you've likely done the city some sort of... And as he's about to go on, you can tell he's about to undercut your accomplishment here dramatically. But your meeting with Captain Zoj is interrupted by the arrival of several more Flaming Fist soldiers. In fact, you hear them long before you see them. The uniform march of booted, gauntleted, and armored soldiers marching in perfect unison, marching towards you all. These Flaming Fist soldiers that arrive are embellished in far more elaborate armor. One of them wears a pauldron that's shaped into the face of a tyrannosaur. Green banners are following behind several of them. These Flaming Fist soldiers appear to be part of an honor guard of some kind. And they form a wall of shields and swords right behind Zoj, who kind of looks around. He gets his "ah, shit" expression on his face. When from behind this wall of swords steps an armored woman with a white cloak and graying hair.
No.
She says, "These the maniacs who've stirred up every nest of rats in this godforsaken city?" Zoj, startled, turns, "Commander Porter! I was told you wouldn't be Baldur's Gate for at least another 10 day." And Captain Liara Porter, she says, "That's what the city's government wanted you to think, Captain." She replies, turning to you all. She says, I trust you've all been adequately compensated for your services. Has Zoj paid you all for ridding the city of such filth as the Van Thampers?
I believe he was just about to.
I'm sure. She says, well, come with me. We'll see that you all are rewarded rightfully. The city's government seems to think that they can simply push aside the Flaming Fist just because Ulder Ravengard is gone, but I am here to take command for the time being. I am Ulder's second in command. I got here from Cholt as fast as I could when I heard of the plight of the city. So, come, fill me in. I'll do what I can to make sure that everything that you have done is well rewarded. I also understand that you all came here at the host of a group of refugees, and that you have a troublemaker in your midst. And she says that as she looks to Rhea, who's like got her hood up and is trying to get like behind a couple of you. She says, not to worry.
A hero.
The porter nods and says, I've already seen to it that her record is cleared, along with any other Hell Riders who may have gotten on the wrong side of Zoj. Zoj kind of has his head down.
When he just looks at him and kind of glares her eyes like, you little bitch.
You little bitch. She then says, we'll be sure that anyone outside of the walls that would like to enter will be given accommodation, and anybody that wishes to remain outside will be given everything that they need to flourish out there. The outer city is ever growing, and I'm sure they would appreciate some new residents. What else can we do for you?
Place to rest.
Done. Any place in the city. It's yours for free for the night.
Once our business here is concluded, we have to leave immediately for Candlekeep.
Understood. We'll get to our fastest horses.
Thank you, Commander. This isn't
Ow.
over. I'm afraid it's just beginning.
She nods. What?
It's so refreshing to talk to someone who actually knows how to be a leader.
Right. I take it at this point we pretty much have spilled the beans to her on like everything.
Well, no, you've told her what you've told her. So she was just about to ask. She was just about to inform you all, I should say, that her and her men were about to go into the villa and below to find out whatever they could, and if there's anything of import that they should know for their own investigation. She first of all wants to know how much more danger the city of Baldur's Gate itself is likely in.
That's what we're going to Candlekeep to find out. Their Van Thamper is intended to drive Baldur's Gate to hell the way they took El Terrell. We're going to have the contract looked at and read.
Okay.
In the short term, it should be safe. It's a mess down in the basement there. You might want to be careful.
Yeah, we found a few traps. There's a lot of dead cultists.
She seems impressed by that. She nods, a little bit of a smile. She likes dead cultists.
So yeah, it's gonna be a mess down there. But just look out for the traps. There are a couple of enchanted statues and some poison, but
Maybe take some holy people and try not to touch anything.
yeah, lots of oh yeah, also be careful with fires. There may be some flammable stuff down there, or combustible rather.
Okay. So her and her people will clear the city. Again, she thanks you for your services. She says that the Flaming Fist armories are yours. Anything, she says, within reason. Any sort of weaponry or armor that you need, you're free to take from their armories.
Thank you, Commander. I have a feeling we're gonna need it.
She agrees.
I feel like we should be asking her for anything that she might know about.
So she says
Lieutenant
that
Tyler.
word reached her a while ago that Thalamra Van Thamper had been making moves within the city, and that she was concerned. But as soon as word reached her that Ravengard was missing, she immediately got on a boat and made way for the first teleportation circle on the mainland. For those of you that don't know, Yara Porter is the commander of Fort Balurian on the island on the peninsula of Cholt. She is the second in command of the Flaming Fist, right behind Ulder Ravengard. So as soon as Ravengard went missing, she became the High Commander of the Flaming Fist.
And she is a hard ass.
Yes.
We love her.
We love her. Single-handedly redeemed the Flaming Fist for me.
Same piece.
It's retail.
Oh, no, Mel's a robot.
Robot Mel.
Poor Mel.
Hello.
I know. It's unfortunate.
Hey, there you
there she
are.
is.
It's okay.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, now that it's better, can Winnie go up to her and hand her the book and just ask if she recognizes any names of note to write
So-
down?
Commander Porter would go through it, looking over it. Unfortunately, she is not well versed in this subject and does not recognize any of the names. She doesn't even recognize Lightward.
Find out more at Candlekeep, Winnie, honest.
I
They
think
know
we
everything.
sleep, supply, and leave first thing in the morning.
GTFO.
Can I ask her if we can take this actual book with us? Or
The
if she
ledger?
needs it for any... Yeah, the ledger. Or if she needs it.
I think, the Van Thampers are dead. It's not like they have to take them to court or anything, so I think she'd be okay with you taking it.
Cool. So Winnie's gonna just bow her head and put it, in her backpack.
Is there anybody else that they know or that she knows of that had connections with Van Thamper that may have an interest in the fact that she is now dead?
There was all kinds of shady business people out the city that were working with Van Thamper. She was hands down the center of the whole slimy deals, but there was a lot, but that's for her to deal with, and nobody that is consequential enough that she thinks that anyone would need to talk to them. Just merchants and the whatnot, merchants and other governmental officials.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of like notable out of town figures,
Negative.
stuff like that.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Oh, I can't think of anything else to ask at the moment.
It's Boogie.
Okay,
Let's...
so we will progress on to... I'm sorry, was there something you wanted to add, Mel?
Oh, no, I was just saying, let's boogie.
Okay, fantastic. So, you all may
You did
rest, take your long rest. Anyone that hasn't leveled up to 5 yet, please do so. And, you have access to the Flaming Fist armories. You can requisition anything except for half plate, full plate, or any sort of magic item. So any sort of armor, general travel gear, kits.
Healing potions?
We will say that they will sell you healing potions.
Fair.
Oh, we got money.
Yeah, we have
Indeed.
2,673 gold and 120 silver to distribute amongst
And-
ourselves or put into the party loot.
Furthermore, Anna, who is a giant nerd by her own admittance, would know that Candlekeep has quite the magic item store.
Oh. And if they like us, they'll just give us stuff.
You all are not avowed, so there will be no giving of this stuff to you all, unfortunately. But but you
That's
can certainly
Not
just
buy
a background.
fast.
Crap.
If we split the golds among each other, that's 534 gold and silver each.
Sean, I have a very serious question.
I am
Is
afraid.
it possible?
Sorry.
Is it possible for Anna to become avowed?
Not in the short time that you have, unfortunately. Maybe when you get back.
Okay. Okay. If we get back. Is,
Sounds like
is-
something
is
Ferris would
your
be
music
interested in.
playing the
Veil?
hokey pokey?
The hokey pokey.
Oh no, it's my kid's tablet. I'm like, why is your music playing?
Okay, I was like, I don't think I have that track, but maybe.
Like, because it's really fucking creepy.
right, everybody. So, are you all requisitioning things? Anything I should be aware of?
Do they have like
Moving
plus
to
one
split
weapons
mail.
or no nos? Right?
No, no magic. Any sort of mundane armor, weaponry, kits, gear.
Check that out.
I'd really like some plate, but I think that's a little outside of the budget still.
Yeah, unfortunately, plate's like what, 2K?
1,500.
Okay.
Even with money, it's a little outside of our budget.
Remember what I've got for armor?
Unless they're willing to give it to me for a really good price.
I'm in chainmail. That's probably okay. You're muted, Hank.
I did swap out my light crossbow for a heavy crossbow.
Okay, cool.
And I did also requisition a breastplate. Does not affect my armor class, but it does remove the stealth disadvantage.
I'm just excited about the horses we're getting.
Horses.
Would I be able to upgrade from a chain shirt to something?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go and get the PHP out. So, you're wearing a chain shirt now. Upgrade would be scale mail, direct upgrade, or a breastplate. I would allow
I can't get a
breastplate.
breastplate from there.
A scale has an additional +1 to AC, but it has disadvantage on stealth.
Correct.
I think I'm alright with that.
Scale mail, okay.
I mean, well, let me talk it over with the party quick. So my stealth, I don't have. It's just flat 0.
I mean,
yeah.
if breastplate is on the table from their armory,
There it is.
it's essentially just better.
It is strictly better.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's half the weight, no disadvantage on stealth, and functionally the same as skill mail.
The only drawback is that it's got a big old red fist on the front of it.
I mean, honestly, I think Ferris would
Hold
be
on a
alright.
second.
Ferris probably wouldn't care, but
Hold on a second.
Hold on
If
a
I switch
second.
to splint mail, am I walking around in flaming fist colors? Because I will just stick to the chain mail.
to be fair, I mean, Ferris could probably use magic to alter that to be like a kind of like your shield, but Hellrider, but make it moving and stuff too, make it cool.
Winnie's just chilling in the corner while y'all do this. She don't need nothing. She's got her dad's katana, and that's all she cares
Gonna
about.
Spend like a couple hours scraping off all the flaming fist
I
symbols.
have another stupid question. Is there anything mechanic-wise that would allow Anna to like braid barbed wire into her hair?
What do you want it to do?
Hurt if someone pulls her hair. It feels petty.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
you
kind
can
of like
you can just do that.
okay.
Mechanically, we'll say anyone that attempts to grapple you and fails will take 1d4 slashing or piercing damage.
I'll take it.
Why not?
Barbed wire hair.
It's metal.
Did-
Metal as fuck.
Would silvered weapons from the Flaming Fist count as magical weapons or anything like that? Would they have
They
anything like that?
would be willing to sell you silvered weapons.
How long would it take for them to silver my katana?
Oh. Unfortunately, longer than you have.
Got it.
It would take a couple days.
That's something
I
that
would
Ferris would be
just
able to
go
do
for
next time we have time.
Let me see if there's mechanics for actually silvering a weapon yourself.
I do have proficiency in Smith's tools.
Silvered weapons. You can silver a silver weapon or 10 pieces of ammunition for 100 gold. This cost represents not only the price of the silver, but the time and expertise needed to add silver to the weapon without making it less effective. So I would say that to silver your own weapons, you know what? You could do that. You could do that during a Ferris. You could do one weapon per long rest. You would of course need the 100 silver. Or 100 gold, 100 gold.
Mm.
So basically what that would represent is you spending... so we'll do it this way. If you would like to silver everyone's weapons, you will need to spend however much gold that is to do right now. So say you want to silver one weapon for each party member, spend 500 gold, and then one weapon per long rest you can silver yourself with your artificer skills.
Cool.
It's gonna be a long trip to Candlekeep.
So you all can choose which weapons have priority for the silvering and whatnot, but... Or if you even want to silver all the weapons, or if you just want to silver the key ones.
Let's
to you.
do the key ones for now. So it would be the Bucky's main. What is it? His Morningstar.
Anna's glaive.
Anna's glaive. Tibbs.
Katana.
Yeah, we need
I
katana.
actually... those three take far more priority than I do because I do have that magic mace.
I was gonna say to do that to the mace, but yeah, definitely.
Mace is
Yeah, the mace is already
First,
magical, so there's no need to silver it.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, then it'll be when he's katana and the other mentioned.
Katana,
items.
glaive, and Bucky's mace.
Yes.
I'd actually
Winnie?
prefer the lance.
Oh, right, you're about to start, like, horsing people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's-
We just been in a city for the last month and a half.
She
Okay, so
made forcing
we'll
of
do
her.
we'll do this. The first one that we'll do.
I can go last. I don't necessarily need it.
Yeah, I think Winnie should go first because she uses her katana the most, whereas Anna, she kind of goes back and forth between different things, either being some kind of spell or wait a minute. Did Anna have a weapon in there?
Yeah, her
Yeah, her
glaive.
glaive.
Yeah, my glaive.
Oh yeah, the glaive. Yeah, then her and then you.
And I'll give you 100 gold from my
Thank
Well,
you.
let's just take it out of the
At the glute.
The glute.
yeah.
2600.
The group salute.
Yeah, take it out of the group.
Okay. So we're now at, if we use it that for everyone, 2300.
Still okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we're only taking out 300 gold out of that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so take that out and then just every long rest we'll do a item. That'll work.
Cool.
While we've got our downtime day prepping, would definitely spend some time with Apollo the horse.
Nice.
Functionally casting Find Familiar, or
Una.
Find Steed, to make him
Your found steed.
functionally it makes him celestial.
Hell yeah. Upgrade.
Mighty like a tuna.
Hey, tunas are
His
fucking
name is
strong.
not Tuna.
They
yeah,
are.
they get
man.
big.
Yeah, they do.
Question, was the oh crap, what was it? The chest plate.
Breastplate. Yep.
Yeah, the breastplate. Was that the highest you can go for free, or was that the one that you had to pay for?
The breastplate is the highest they can go for free.
Okay, then yeah, we're gonna do that because
Okay.
you said that's just a +1.
They
to
will
my-
require the trade of any armor you currently have. So remove whatever armor you're currently wearing and drag a breastplate from the compendium onto your character sheet.
Alright. So, change shirt, lock, delete.
Bucky,
Honest,
what was the family name again?
Gondar.
Shandar?
Which at some point maybe we should figure out how much of the history I would know about, I guess the family and whoever the hell writer that was involved was. I know we didn't really talk too much about it.
Involved in what?
I just asked for a famous name from the Hellriders of the first group. I don't actually know too much of the history.
All right. Has everybody done what they need to do in town? Are you prepared to leave the gritty city of Baldur's Gate behind you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Well, how many healing potions should we all buy?
We have 3 that we got from the villa. Sorry, Ace.
It's okay. I was just gonna say, can we get Slobber Chops like a saddle bag or saddle travel cup or something?
Sure.
Ride comfortably, thank you.
He will fit comfortably in one of the saddlebags that come with your riding horses that are being gifted to you.
You're gonna be
Okay.
on my horse with me.
I just wanted him to be comfortable.
A comfy boy.
Yes.
Thanks.
And we said we can buy healing potions.
Yes,
Right.
I will give you your prices right now. This will be, I don't know how many of you have seen this already, but this is the same pricing guide for magic items. This is the
Yeah.
price of all magic items.
I
Gonna pin
believe
it.
it's 50 for a healing potion.
Oh, I'll buy 3. Fuck. Feel
Yeah,
me like
potion
one
of
of your
healing,
rich
50.
girls.
So I'll buy 2.
Now, are all these things available?
I know.
No.
Most definitely no.
Winnie will buy 2 healing potions and put them in her backpack.
There are no magic items currently for sale in Baldur's Gate. When you get to Candlekeep, you may be able to buy some.
I am up to 5 healing potions, and I'm just going to hoard them like a fucking rat.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Let me see. I think I still got 1 left. Let me figure out how many I want to buy.
I bought
we-
2. Puts me at 3.
We
How
have
much
3,
are they?
50 each.
50 each. I'm gonna buy 4 of them.
Is that the sound of my child falling off of something?
Take that out of it.
No, that's the
Um,
sound of her dropping my tablet down.
Okay.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I like
We
the
also
casual, this is
found
fine.
3 inside of the Vamper Villa, so those are in like a party pouch, so anyone can grab those at any time they need them. There's also 15 Are we able to sell all the shit that we found to them in there?
Yes, anything that you found that has a monetary value that you would like to sell, the Flaming Fist will accommodate the sale of.
Oh, so we're loaded right now.
Are they taking
So-
30%?
No, they are not.
Oh my
I'm
God.
assuming if you guys look at Group Loot, we want to sell everything but the broken dagger of Tiamat that's in 2 pieces.
And my crown. I keep the crown. Thank
Well,
you.
I don't have the crown in here because I figured you're wearing it.
That is an accurate assessment. Thank you so much.
Is everyone good with that?
Wasn't there like a magic dagger or a
Yeah,
silver
it's
one that
Tiamat's
we're gonna
dagger.
keep?
the
Yeah.
Tiamat dagger that's in 2 pieces we're keeping for if someone gets mending or we find someone at Candlekeep with mending that can fix it.
Hmm.
But we have 20 azurites worth 10 gold each. We have a lot to sell. So I need to do math.
Yeah.
What level of spell is mending?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Cantrip. It's
Oh, that's okay.
Cantrip.
That's why I'm sitting here like, man, I got all these spells available to me, and I can't take 1 day to
Well-
use that.
Well, question. What cantrips do you currently have?
I can only do, I think it's Prestidigitation and Ray of Frost right now. I think the cantrips are.
If you want to swap Prestidigitation for Mending, you can do so at a level up as an Artificer.
Accurate.
And since Sean kind of said we could finish up our leveling up thing, you could do that if you felt like it.
The
But also-
Prestidigitation's
You wanna
been
put
so
her to
good.
bed?
I know, say don't feel like you got to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we'll keep it for now because that's been pretty helpful for us, and I think it could be helpful.
Anna's
just
gonna make it her
um,
mission to get that dagger fixed because she's got the crown. She
We'll
wants to
just
take
throw
payment.
some gold at somebody at Candlekeep and they'll fix it for us.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ask them nicely.
Yeah. So if we sell the 20 azurite, 6 perfume bottles, lapis azul, pearl necklace, and the platinum thing that has slobber chops on it, and the wooden jewelry box, that's another 625 gold. Is that correct? DM?
That sounds.
It does sound right.
And then we also got 20 books that are worth 25 gold apiece, and I take it that's the whole point of those books. There was nothing in of particular interest other than
We
that.
would have 18.
That I could get out of reading them, or
I've
Correct.
got the
Okay.
Candlekeep books in my.
So
bag.
18 times 25. That's another 450. So that was 650. I said first.
no, that'd be 20 times 25, because then there's
We
Right,
but we're-
those
there's
those
two.
were in addition. Those 20 books were in addition to the other ones.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought they were including those.
In addition.
Okay, my bad. 20 times 25. Oh my god, we have so much money.
Mm-hmm. Loaded.
I'm
But I feel like it's
rich,
not going to do us any good in hell. So Sean's like, yeah, I'll give him all the money. No big deal. We're going to ruin it.
I mean, to be fair, he is loading us up just before we get to a place that sells magic items, so
Yes.
we're gonna be able to afford like one.
Oh, let me take that rod of immovable rod into hell with me.
Okay, so that's 1,175 gold for everything
Nice.
to these people. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, you can sell for straight value on anything. Yeah, the Flaming Fist is not trying to fleece you or gain anything off of this. You're just straight selling.
Awesome. And then that's it. I suggest we keep pipes of the sewer because we never know when that might come in handy. But I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. So we should be good to go now.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a break.
Oh, I thought we weren't doing a break tonight.
All right, everybody, we are back. Leaving Baldur's Gate behind you. As the Basilisk Gate opens, rain begins to fall, and the Flaming Fist soldiers hold back a tide of Elter Guardian refugees who begin cheering, clapping, and thanking you all as you leave, throwing roses towards you, seeing you as saviors. Although you all know that there is still much work to be done, and there is still a long road ahead, for these people, at least now, they can rest assured that they are safe and that they are looked after. You cut a path through these people as they part before you all. And their sounds, their cheers intensify as the Basilisk Gate closes behind you. And although the sounds are joyous, some of you can still only think of the cries that you heard when the city fell. Again, the journey is over for these people. They are safe for now. But for all of you, there is still much left to do. The dirt roads cut through the slums of the outer city, past the walled neighborhoods of Little Kalimshan, to the great span of Worm's Crossing, the great bridge that crosses the Cheonthar River and lets you all into the southern ends of the banks to begin your journey towards Candlekeep. As soon as you get past Worm's Crossing, the two great bridges meeting at a tall rocky island, merchants and stalls lining this massive bridge that you all cross to get across the Cheonthar. People here are indifferent. They have nothing to lose or to gain as far as they know. And so the fanfare that greeted you as you left the Basilisk Gate is not echoed here. Eventually you do get across the Worm's Crossing, this massive bridge, and at the other end of it, wooden drawbridges connect you to the opposite banks. And from there, spur your horses and begin the long, hard ride towards Candlekeep in the south. Okay. Worm's Crossing and Baldur's Gate disappear behind you all, and nothing but open road lies ahead. Drive your horses as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and you make great time. You make excellent time, excellent progress on the way. The rain doesn't cease. This entire region of the Sword Coast just hanging under a light layer of gray clouds. Eventually, after several hours, easy to lose count of how many hours you've been riding, but eventually the sun begins to set. And even in your desperation to reach Candlekeep as quickly as you can, even all of you know that pushing these horses any farther through the night would prove to be not such a great idea. So, eventually you do stop for the evening, striking up camp and preparing for another restless night. At least your horses might get some rest. So, currently, you all are about halfway there. You all sit around a campfire, reflecting on the last 7-8 days that has passed. We'll have some time at the campfire. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Anything you'd like to do? Any preparations? Anything like that? While you are here.
Ferris would like to get started on silvering Winnie's katana.
Okay.
While we're all...
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Winnie would set up camp and kind of place slobber chops inside their tent so they don't get wet, and then just kind of be behind their sleeping spot, like practicing monk shit, just punching at the air. Yeah, just still very quiet, not trying to talk too much, punching and kicking like a tree as a
One does.
As
one does as a
indeed.
monk. Yeah, as one does as a monk, because there are no punching bags here, except her friends, which she won't do. So she'll punch a tree.
Rhea came with us, correct?
Oh yeah, Ray is totally still with you all.
Just was clarifying.
Oh yeah, Ray's here.
Okay. While we've got everybody, I guess Bucky would just kind of call everyone over and tell them. So we do have one more piece of information that I didn't really have a good minute to bring up. But this shield, there's something in it.
At this point, as soon as Bucky says that, all of you hear in your mind, "Greetings, travelers. You may refer to me as the Hidden Lord. I will do everything I can to assist you in your journey to Avernus and in the recovery of your lost city. You have my word."
Sight check.
Okay.
Well, I guess that solves me having to translate.
I'm gonna take the 24.
24? Okay.
Yeah.
Winnie, you sense no deception.
Either he rolled really freaking high, or he's actually lying, or he's actually telling the truth. Alright. Winnie goes back to punching the tree and says, "Happy to help. Happy to have help."
Because you will need it. Your journey will be a perilous one.
I'd fill everyone in on the information that I already got from him. He's a planetar that was trapped in here, and they were trying to use this shield to bring down Baldur's Gate. And the information about the companion.
That's gonna sting.
Yeah.
Ray is...
So obviously they're...
You see why I didn't immediately bring this up.
It's a lot to take in.
So, presuming information about the companion is correct, that it housed celestial being within it. It's a prison. That would explain why they thought that this shield could bring down Baldur's Gate in a similar fashion. Both
Gar,
ours, both
the
essentially-
Hidden Lord would say to you all, it was their intention to use me as a focus for a portal. Their previous attempts could only produce small, man-sized entrances into Avernus. From what I overheard, the entrance led directly below El Terrell, at the banks of the River Styx beneath the city.
Now, did he bring you with him from El Terrell?
No. I was procured by the brother, Thirstwell.
that slimy little thing.
Indeed. He found me locked away in a vault deep beneath the city. Likely through one of the sewers he found me.
Where are you from exactly? Like, how did this all? How did you end up in the shield?
I have been a prisoner in this vessel for nearly 800 years. I was taken during a great battle for the fields of Celestia. Great battle of fiends and angels. We were victorious, but I was taken prisoner.
And who exactly trapped you?
An archfiend. An archfiend who I will not name here.
Hmm.
You think we're going to have to face him?
It is my hope that he died on the field. At this
So
point,
you were.
How does one go about killing an archfiend like that?
it must be done in his plane. And not just in his plane, but on his circle of his plane. The final battle saw the planes spill over onto Avernus, at a place you all now know as the Fields of the Dead. Same place where your people, she looks towards Rhea and towards Bucky, had their last stand. Well, I guess his shield can't really look anywhere, but you can feel him kind of focusing on you all in your minds. He addresses that last bit to Rhea and to Bucky. It's a monumental place throughout history. Many times, the forces of good and the forces of evil have fought there.
In that villa, they had statues to Zariel. Do you know anything about that?
Tale of Zariel transpired while I was still locked away in this vessel. I know, regrettably, as much as you, regarding her fate.
Hey, Anna, pull out Apocalypto. I wonder if he knows anything, or if the shield knows anything about this. Or the Hidden Lord, I should say. I take it, Anna pulls out the book and
Anna?
shows it to him.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Will do.
Apocalypto is a vague recounting of an event that happened nearly 1,000 years ago, before the Hidden Lord's tale. It is about a magical cataclysm. It's written in an archaic language, mostly derivative of Draconic.
Hmm. So would I be able to read that?
Does anybody speak Draconic?
I do.
Make an intelligence check. It is not specifically Draconic, but it is a derivative of Draconic. If you get a 14 or
I do
higher,
too.
you will be able to decipher.
Intelligence check, you said.
Do you also speak Draconic?
I do.
Then yes, you can. Okay. So, it is a recounting of the fall of the Netherese. Some of you may be familiar with this already, but the Netherese were an ancient society of magic users who ruled this world with an iron fist, using terror, slavery, and all other evil means to dominate the land. They created a cataclysm of their own creation that saw their cities fall from the sky, crash into the earth, and never rise again. This book details that event.
Oh. Any ideas on how that relates to our current situation?
As far as you know, it does not.
Something where more information might be needed, which means we're going to the proper place.
Yeah, I wonder if anything, any information from the other book we had gotten, I wonder if anything about that correlates the,
Pull that, hand it over also.
where did it go? I thought I wrote it down, but I guess I didn't.
The last ride of the Hell Riders is a fluff book. It's essentially a exaggerated fiction of basically a fairy tale retelling of what happened. And
It's not like a specific battle or anything.
it is. So as you're looking over that book, Rhea would have her head down, and you can see she hasn't really said much, especially since she learned about what was in the companion.
Begin. Oh, okay.
But she would begin. She says, "I can tell you exactly what's in there. I've read that book 100 times, at least copies of it. If anyone's holding the book, you can see that she's beginning to recite the first few pages of it. She says, "It was over a century past that the great troubles began. Fiends roamed the lands to the north and west of El Terrell. Fields were despoiled, livestock slaughtered, homes razed, and people dragged off to terrible and unknown fates. Terror gripped the hearts of all. This is the story of the Hell Riders that we all know, the one that we thought was truth until recently." She continues to quote from the book. "The city's cavalry rode across the land, striking down fiends wherever they found them and suffering fearful losses. It was never enough. For every fiend they destroyed, it seemed as though 2 more appeared elsewhere. The ruler of El Terrell, the High Rider, asked his people to pray to the gods for aid, and to everyone's astonishment, a mighty angel entered the city the next day. Her name was Zariel, which means companion of light. The prayers of El Terrell had been heard, and help had come. Zariel located the gate through which the fiends were entering the natural world on the fields of the dead, west of the city. Zariel declared that she would lead the cavalry into Avernus, destroying the infernal host that was amassing there and striking a great blow against the forces of darkness. The High Riders sent out the Riders of El Terrell, now numbering many thousand, with Zariel at their head, riding a golden mastodon. With a great cry, Zariel and her army charged through the gate. The legions of Avernus trembled and buckled but did not crumble. Zariel was defeated, and the remnants of her army returned to El Terrell, overcome with grief at the loss of their glorious general, but confident that the lords of the 9 hells would think twice before threatening El Terrell again." She takes a deep breath, swallows the lump in her throat, and says, "There were great celebrations to honor the valiant knights of the cavalry, who became Hell Riders from that day on." Who has the highest passive perception among you? Is it still Winnie?
Winnie.
Yeah, 18.
As Rhea's tale ends, Winnie, you hear what sounds like the rustle of leathery wings. Winnie, you're the first to hear a thunk about 20 feet behind you, and then a third, and a second, and a third, equally close. And then you hear a hissing voice. "Naive little girl. Does she really believe those fairy tales?" Another voice from behind you. "Of course she does. She is a fool." Another voice. "They are all fools."
I'm going to take out my short bow and fire at the voices.
You see nothing. Beyond the firelight, these forms are out of your view. Make a ranged attack roll at disadvantage.
Okay.
Whoa.
Nice.
You hear what sounds like a blade striking an arrow shaft. And then the voice continues. "You quest for naught." A second voice. "Turn back. What you seek already lies beneath the waters of the Styx." And then a third voice. "You quest for corpses."
"Give me back my brother and my sister," and I fire another arrow. I have, and Slobber Chops, I'll call him out to help me point to where these fiends might be.
Winnie, first off, we are going to roll initiative. Next, these three forms begin to step into the light of your fire. 3 bright red humanoids with huge leathery wings. The 3 forms you saw flying from the church.
No. Oh, is my sword done?
Roll a d20. On a 10 or higher, Ferris has finished your sword just in time.
Ferris, you should roll that.
All right. D20.
10 or higher. Ferris has finished 2 of the weapons.
Give me that sword!
Does that mean the glaive too?
Yep.
Sweet. How do we put it in our thing?
Oh.
Don't worry about it now. It is a silvered weapon. It does nothing except for defeat defenses of fiends. So...
Ferris, were I not wed, I would kiss you.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Anna, you are first.
Anna is going to stride up to this dude, and she would like her spiritual weapon right behind him
Okay.
to stab him in the back. 19?
Which one? I have to roll a d3 to see which one Winnie shot at. It's for which one of them has already used their reaction. So Winnie, roll a d3. He's 1, he's 2, she's 3.
Okay, I would just type slash roll D3.
Yep, 1d3.
1D3.
So this is the one that Winnie took a shot at. So,
Okay.
Anna. You know what? Spiritual weapon's not a melee attack, so 19 hits. I don't think you can parry a melee attack. I don't think you can parry a spiritual weapon. 7 force, alright.
If you would like to try and parry my actual...
Oh,
Blade.
the trying will happen if it is appropriate.
Another
19.
Ooh.
He expertly flourishes his sword and bats your glaive away.
Ooh.
Use one of my divine thingies, or my war priest things,
Okay.
and I'm going to swing again. Fuck.
He sidesteps and your glaive impacts dirt to his right.
Fine. I'm done.
Alright. This is gonna be rough. All 3 of them get to act before the next one of you does. Okay. So, the one that you just swung at, Anna, kind of looks up towards you and smiles. He says, "Who do you have in the city? Brother? Sister? Children?" And then he is going to jump and take to the air. He flies 30 feet straight up before looking towards you with a cackle and raising out his right hand, which produces a bright red beam of fire, Anna. It is a 19 to hit.
Hits.
11 fire.
Huh?
Halved down to 5 fire as we round down here. He kind of furrows his brow as you kind of flame on and just absorb a bunch of this fire damage. He says, "Well done. Very nice." And then he'll throw another one at you. That is only a 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. The next one is going to draw a longsword, Bucky. It is wickedly curved and has these like spikes that go backwards on it. You can tell it is designed to hurt. She charges at you. So that's 10 feet. She then slashes at you with that sword. It is only an 11 to hit. She does try again, and it is an 18 on the second attack.
asking this, but would I have my armor and shield for this?
Yeah.
Then that will miss.
Yeah. Anything that happens, any encounter that happens before we start quote unquote watches for the night, you're full armored still.
Okay, then yeah, that'll miss.
Yeah. Okay. She then smiles at you and says, "Hellrider, so eager to meet your brethren, are you?" And then she is going to take a step back and launch herself into the air. Bucky, you would get an opportunity attack from that.
I will take it.
She is 15 feet up. I'm going to put wings on anyone that's flying currently. That is going to miss.
Definitely a miss.
Okay. She's in the air, and then this one is going to smile around to both of you and say, "Hell always needs new minions." And he is going to charge right at Ferris and Rhea with a spear out. Ferris, it's a 19 to hit.
Yep.
8 piercing and 3 fire. He then whips the spear around and jabs at Rhea for a 24 to hit Rhea, for 5 piercing and 6 fire to Rhea. Winnie, you are up.
Oh, Winnie's gonna run up behind this guy and shink shink 2 strikes with my katana.
15 is
For
no good.
15. And a 23.
Hits, even if he was attempt to parry you.
Which he checked to use his reaction. 7 slashing.
7 slashing from a silvered weapon.
Bonus action. Flurry of blows, spending a key point to bop bop in his face. For 15.
23,
which doesn't
as you
hit.
are flanking.
Oh, flanking. True.
Hits.
So 23 and a 19.
The 19, as it has been his turn since last he used a reaction, he is going to parry.
True. Damn it, I forgot it had
23 hits, though.
So 6 more bludgeoning.
As your fists are not silvered, he takes 3 bludgeoning. It acquires
Great.
silver knuckles, yeah.
Yeah, someone give me some silver knuckles. Brass
Ferris.
knuckles, yeah. Silver knuckles.
Is Rhea in the initiative? She's not. I'll get her.
I'm sorry.
You're
I
good.
forgot.
No worries. I appreciate you running her.
God, Bucky.
I'm rolling it. I'm rolling it right now.
Silver
Okay,
word
I'm
shoes
opening her
on the
ship. I have her sheet open so I can do her attacks after.
Okay. It's gonna bring us to Ferris.
All right. Ooh, sorry. So he's gonna go ahead and cast his Eldritch Cannon, and he is going to do. Where'd it go? Eldritch Cannon. I think we're gonna go. Not that spread out. Yeah, let's do the health one. We're gonna do Protector.
Pretty solid option.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good in this case. Okay, so 1d8 plus your intelligence modifier. How do I roll that?
Was that?
How do I roll for the Protector?
So it is. What's your intelligence modifier?
4. So I just roll 1d8.
So you would do
and then-
/R space 1d8 plus 4.
Okay, /R space 1d8 plus 4.
You did it.
Okay. So everybody within 10 feet of that gets 5 temporary hit points then? So what is that?
Right.
Me, Bucky, Rhea, and Tibbs?
And Winnie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Winnie's. I didn't see her. I thought that was.
And I suppose technically the horse.
Yeah, Apollo. Okay, cool.
I only got 19, so that's a lot.
All right, yeah, cool. Yeah, give him those 5 temp hit points then. And then I gotta move out of the way real quick so I can. Oh no, I don't. There he is. And he is going to attack this one right here.
No joy.
That's an 8. Yeah. Does he get an attack of opportunity if I step away from him?
He has already used his reaction, so no.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna step back over here. As Bird. Oop. Can't stand there by the campfire for everybody to get their hit points by. Alright, cool. I think... Oh, it's actually not set to my turn right now. It's still on Winnie. Aha.
Rhea.
Rhea is gonna make a multi-attack at this guy.
So as Rhea
17?
strikes, she would scream that he is a liar as she attacks him. 17 is no good.
Oh, good. Dang. And I'm going to assume a 13 is also no
13
good.
is also a miss.
That's turn.
Lucky! I would just like to point out that this one only made it 15 feet off the ground.
Would that be within reach of a 10-foot lance?
A horse provides you an additional 5 feet of height.
So does that put them within range?
It does.
10-foot reach?
It
I
does
was
do.
just gonna go wreck the one that was surrounded here, but okay.
Up to you. Yeah, you can do either or.
Do it.
Yeah, I got to. So Bucky will jump on Apollo here and go charging under this one and take 2 jabs with the lance.
Nice. So do you get any bonuses from Lance if you're, like, mounted?
Not lance specifically, but
Okay.
anything that's medium or smaller, I have advantage on.
Nice.
Before the attacks, though, bonus action, going to cast magical weapon.
Nice.
on the lance.
Very cool.
So we'll take 2 pokes at this one up in the air here.
Whoop, whoop. 21 advantage because she's medium, right?
Yes.
21 hits.
Actually,
She parries it. Sorry, gotta do the do.
that's fine.
Wait.
And then,
Parrying would only get her up to 21, so your meat would still beat. So you're good. No parry.
well, that's actually a 22 because of the magic weapon.
22 hits.
And of course we got to smite.
Sweet.
Is a
Try to
fiend.
smite
She
on-
is a fiend.
So turn that on, and I can roll damage.
Nice.
There's no 50 from the fiend.
Fantastic. So Bucky charging at this winged fiend who has been taunting you, telling you terrible things. Bucky charges straight at her and knocks her out of the sky with that attack. We're going to put her on the ground right there. And she takes 22 points of damage.
Still alive though.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do it again.
Nice. 25 hits.
Oh. For another 17 plus 7 is 24 damage.
Fuck yeah. Alright, so, as she's getting to her feet, climbing, obviously wounded, she just snarls at you that you and everything you love will burn. She is not used to getting punked like that, that is for damn sure. Anything else?
How much movement did I use? 20 feet? Ah, no, we'll
you have an enormous amount of movement.
60 feet, and I can disengage because Apollo gets an option.
I think dash and dodge is disengage one of the mount actions.
90% sure it is.
Okay.
I'll check after this. I'm gonna sit tight here anyway.
Okay.
Well, pull back 5 feet since I have the reach. but I do believe I can disengage.
Okay.
Check that right. But that will be Bucky's turn.
Okay. Tips.
Iberia, since this thing is flying in the air and is inconveniently out of his smack it with the weapon range, just slips his hand axes out from his belt, looks at the one flying there above Anna, and starts chucking them.
Okay.
He is using one use of his fighting spirit though to give him advantage on both of these attacks.
Nice. Ooh, it's a crit.
I think that one will hit.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Although that is probably going to be halved because it is a non-magic weapon.
This is
but
accurate.
It's flying. He's doing what he can. He's going to chuck a second one. And it does have advantage, so it'll be a 22.
22 hits.
Alright.
All right. So how much are we looking at?
Total. Dueling fighting style work if I chuck it. I don't think so. We take the 2 off.
So 3.
Oh, in total.
Okay, so no dueling style. So we're looking at 13, 19.
Yeah.
Okay. Have down to 9.
And he's going to move a little bit closer. And does have his mace out, which does give him ability to carry in a torch around.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter now, but if they try to run off in the darkness, it might matter.
Anna.
I do have a question.
Uh-huh.
I've only been playing this character for like 4 months. Can I use a spell attack and my bonus action spirit weapon?
Yes, you can.
Okay, then.
So spiritual weapon is not casting another spell. After the first time you cast it, it just uses your bonus action. So you can cast more and more spells after spiritual weapon is out.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
So spiritual weapon's going to follow him up to stab him.
Nice.
And that is
21 does hit.
1 to hit. Hooray. For 11 force.
Nice, nice, nice.
And she's going to answer his question. She's going to say, my children are there, and I'm going to stack your bodies until I get them back, followed up with a guiding bolt. Crap.
13 does miss, unfortunately.
That was a warning shot.
He dodges out of the way and says, he hopes you can swim.
I don't know what that means. Like, what? I'm done.
Brings us to his turn. He is going to drop down to the ground and draw one of his own wickedly curved swords and charge at you both.
It stands.
He is going to swing first at Tibbs. Tibbs, you are looking at only an 11 to hit.
Knocks it aside with a shield.
And on the side swing to Anna with only a 12.
Yeah, she's gonna like dodge in the other direction so that, yeah.
Okay. Brings us to the next one, who after Bucky knocked her out of the sky, she is going to get up and she's going to turn towards you, Bucky, and yeah, she is going to let loose. No, she doesn't know this. She's going to let loose with 2 of her fire rays. Bucky, a 24 and a 21 to hit.
Both will hit.
For a total of 16 fire. But as you raise your shield to interject between this fire, most of it is absorbed by the shield. You have resistance to fire damage. So you take only 8 points. She kind of
He's become very
furrows her brow a little confused by that, and then snarls. Brings us to the one up here. We have a spear for Rhea. 11 does miss, and then on the back swing, Winnie, that is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 6 piercing and 4 fire.
That's 10.
Yep. Alright, Winnie, you're up.
Cool. Slash with my katana. For 24. And a 17.
24 hits, 17 does not.
5 slashing.
Okay.
Burn another key point for 2 flurry of blows. Or for a flurry of blows for 2 unarmed strikes. Natural 20.
Yeah.
And a 24.
Both hit. 7,
So
reroll that
7.
1.
And a 7 or 6 and a 7, and then it's a d6 now. So 4.
Okay. So,
So 17 bludgeoning.
Have that down to 8. Awesome.
And I'm just gonna stand in front of him, just glaring with my katana in front of me.
Okay.
And that's 3.
Ferris, you are up.
Alright. So,
Target-rich environment.
yes, yes. Okay, that is in range. Alright, we're gonna do one of my new spells. I am going to cast Shatter on this one. Or hang on.
What's going on? Shatterware? Okay,
This one.
got it. Ooh, she does succeed quite handily.
Yeah.
She still takes 6 thunder damage, though.
Alright. Eldritch Cannon is going to do its protective thing. So what's that? 1d8 plus 4. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Because that's way easier. So 5 plus 4, 9.
Okay. Yourself, Rhea, and Whitney.
Yep.
I suppose you're just a little too far out.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Winnie could use extra hit points, but doesn't need them. Like, I was still okay, so.
Right. That's a nice buffer to have.
Yeah.
And then... Where's my birdie?
Pretty
There it
bird.
is. Alright. And Force Strike, and we're gonna do that at, oh well, it doesn't matter which one I do
Doesn't.
it to. Alright.
Okay, Rhea.
Cool. Rhea's gonna make another multi-attack at this guy, just
Okay.
wailing on him.
20
20.
is parried away.
24.
24 hits.
6 slashing for 3.
Okay. Yeah, 53. Okay.
52.
Anything else?
No, I can't do anything with my bonus action with her first, right?
No. Rhea does not have
No.
bonus action.
Okay, then no, that's it.
Bucky.
I'm just in there.
Good.
Okay. I'm gonna take another jab at this one we've been stabbing the hell out of.
Good hit. Good hit.
And we will do another first level smite on this, just to make sure they're really dead.
Nice.
Which I just set up so it works better.
Holy
For
fuck.
30
Okay.
damage.
Who would have thunk a paladin would be good against devils? Okay. So 30 fucking points to her face. Alright. She crumples down. You see her looking up at you. She's got this look of like pure rage and hatred, but also a hint of respect. Almost admiration. Anything else? Oh yeah, you got another strike.
Still not dead?
No.
Oh my god.
Mm-mm. They have some hit points. They have some
That
hit
is
points.
so much damage I've done.
More.
More.
Or 19.
19, she does parry away.
I figured. We're just gonna sit tight here and keep them pinned down. So that will be turn.
Tiberius.
Okay. With Tiberius, whenever this devil hit his shield previously, just took that momentum and used it to roll around the guy.
Okay.
And he is going to take a couple of swings at him with his magical mace.
25 hits.
25 since it's flanking. 9 points there.
Okay. Half down to 4.
Swing.
Oh no, magic
it is
mace.
magic.
Lightbinder, yep. Okay, 9.
Uh,
20 is parried.
20 is
Okay.
parried?
20 is parried.
That's okay. That is perfectly fine because he's going to burn his action surge and hit twice. 23
23 is a hit.
and 17.
17 is no good.
Okay. For an additional 2.
Nice.
And there's just a broad smile on his face because simplifies things down to what he's best at. Fighting and brawling.
Nice. Okay, Anna.
Alright, Anna is going to first use her spiritual weapon to maul him a little bit. 25?
25 hits. 6.
4. And then she's going to use the glaive. Well, no, I'm sorry, we're not going to use the glaive. We're going to actually fire a spell at him. Come on. 23?
It would actually be a 14 if you, just a heads up, Guiding Bolt is a ranged spell attack, so you would have disadvantage since the enemy is within 5 feet of you. You can change that if you like.
My sessional.
What?
That would still only cancel out the disadvantage. Can't stack those.
Oh, gotcha.
Guiding Bolt's a ranged spell attack, and you have an enemy within 5 feet of you, which imposes disadvantage on any ranged attack.
Okay. Is it okay if I switch it to glaive?
Absolutely.
Sorry.
That's totally fine.
Oh, please hit.
23
Yay!
hits. 7
slashing.
slashing. Fantastic. Okay.
And I think I'd like to do it one more time.
Noise.
Nope.
Oh, no good. Okay.
I'm dead.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
The one in between Tiberius and Anna looks between you two and says, "She was right about you." Bucky, the one before you, says, "Such power, such might." Winnie and Rhea, the one between the two of you, says, "You will serve the Lord of the First well." And all three of them launch themselves into the sky.
Can I make an
Can we take
attack?
opportunities?
You certainly can.
Alright.
Do I still get advantage?
Yes, you would.
Oh, no.
Anna, 22 hits.
I'm trying to cut through his wing. Like, I'm just trying to get a souvenir at this point.
Nice, you take a chunk.
And I'll take my swing at him as well, so he departs.
Okay,
I missed.
Rhea would also take a swing.
okay. No good.
13, but I got 15 on him.
Okay,
Nice.
yep, I already took it off.
Cool.
And
Like
then
get his
I'll
foot. No, I'm kidding.
And
One
Bucky.
last jab at this one.
No good.
17.
17 is no good.
Would I be able to Ray of Frost? Anybody?
Unfortunately not. There's no opportunity to attack for ranged spell attacks. You know what? Why
Gotcha.
not? As they're flying away, go ahead and make an attack.
Hey.
Which one are you shooting at?
The one that's hurting.
Got it.
We can kill one.
Unfortunately.
Do you want to use my sessional for that one?
I can use mine.
There you go. 23 hits.
Oop.
Okay.
And then I don't know if the bird would also have an opportunity of attack at it or not too, but. Oh yeah, we named her Bloodwing. I forgot about that.
All right. These 3 winged fiends take to the sky, fleeing from you all. But you get the distinct impression that they do intend to see you again. The 3 of them fly away, mirroring the image that you saw on the night that the High Hall burned. You watch these 3 winged humanoids disappear into the firelight.
I won't lie, Anna is just screaming at the sky. It is a little unhinged.
And as Anna's screams echo into the night, we will call it a session here.